good morning, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. We are live again on your favorite program, Unique Singles and Wife. Like you all know that we are live on Abntv Nigeria. Should in case you want to watch us live, you can just click on www.abntvnetwork.com. Like you know, my name is Mrs. Idowu Feishayo, aka Mrs. Unique. And like you know that I'm always in the program, I'm always in the studio with my beautiful and ever shining sister. Please introduce yourself again.
I'm your favorite girl. I'm Labi Rachel, as you know.
Labi Rachel, I think your day is as bright as Labi Rachel's face. As you can see that her face is so beautiful.
Don't whine
bright.
me.
You are not even. I think what is happening in Nigeria is not even affecting.
Who said so?
It's not affecting.
Who said so? Well, happiness is free. I should be happy. I should make myself happy, and I should make myself
really
look good. Yes. And
okay. Labi Rachel is always happy, and she's always beautiful as ever. Yeah. Labi Rachel is always happy. Anyways, we are live on Abntv Nigeria. Should in case you want to watch us on your website, you can click on www.abntvnetwork.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Abntv OSUN Nigeria, and you can follow us on Twitter, Abntv Nigeria, on Instagram, Abntv Nigeria. You can as well follow us on TikTok, Abntv Nigeria. And should in case you want to advertise your business, you can call this number 070-3230-1417. Should in case you are outside Nigeria, just add +234 to the number. And should in case you want to tell us one or two things, you want to make an inquiry, or you want to send us your story, you can call us on, please WhatsApp alone. You can WhatsApp us on 081-68-966-320 without wasting much of our time. Let's go to today's topic. But before we do that, we have something we used to do here. We need to return all praises back to the Almighty God, the one that has been there for us, the one that gave us the opportunity to be here again today. Remember, many are there in the hospital. Am I right, Rachel?
Yes,
many are lying there in the hospital. They wish they are here today. They wish they are alive today, and they wish they can do what others are doing, but they are not just given the opportunity. Why some people are lying there and telling God, please, if you can just help me for this last time, I will appreciate it. But you and I, we are alive. We are ill and healthy. We are among the living souls. We need to appreciate the name of the Lord, and that is what we are doing today. We are returning praises back to God Almighty for giving me, for giving Rachel the grace to be here today. That is why we are saying thank you, Jesus. So without wasting much of our time, let's go to today's topic. Last week we talked about one of the things you need to put in place before going to the altar with that man. And last week we talked about, Rachel, please can you remind us of what we talked about last week?
We talked about not excluding your mother from your life because of a marriage. Because last week topic and the stories we read about, it says a woman that left his family and neglects her family because of a what? Because of a husband.
Yes.
So that is what we talked about last week, I guess.
Yes, that is a quick reminder of what we talked about last week. Not putting your mother aside, not putting your parents in quotes aside because of marriage.
Even the family, all the family
aside because of marriage. It is very important. So today, we want to still talk about one of the things you need to do before going to the altar with that man, and which is what? Rachel, please, can you tell them what we want to talk about today?
Oh, you have to have some agreement with your man before you go to the altar.
Yes.
There are some things you have to put in place with the man before you go to the altar. So that is a must. Have an agreement.
Yes, you need to have an agreement of what you both need, not what the man needs. Yes, we have some rules and regulations of the man, and you should have yours. You should have things. You both need to sit down and agree to.
You both put effort, not just one-sided.
Not just one person.
Yes,
exactly.
not one-sided.
Yes. Then if it is okay by you, then you can go ahead with the marriage. But if it is not okay, there is still time for you to split. And one of the things we want to talk about today is not living in the family house during marriage. It is very important.
Very, very, very important.
Very
and paramount for a
yes.
woman. Yes.
Very, very important.
You know, it's your husband family.
Yes.
It's not your. Though you take them as your family the moment you said yes to the man. You say yes to the man. But at least there will be some things you have to put aside. So you having your own apartment, not living with the family, is one of the most important things in marriage. Okay.
Exactly. Yes, and they used to say something. See finish. See, yes. Once they see you finish like this, the marriage is off, because there are one or two things that you both, at least in marriage, we tolerate ourselves,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
You tolerate your husband, your wife tolerates you.
You give in to each other.
Exactly. But when you start living in the family house, those things we have to leak out, and the things your husband can tolerate, you know, other people cannot do that. That is why we want to read a very interesting story, yes, to you today, like we did last week. Yes, you know, any topic we are bringing out, we always back it up with a story. This person sent a story to us. Please listen attentively. Like I always tell you, tell a friend to tell a friend that the program has started. Good day, good day. Please, I need your advice here. My husband is not in Nigeria. I live in his family house with my child. Okay. Yes, the woman has a boy. Have a boy, I mean. His parents are the kind of people that will laugh in your presence but mock you at the back. Long story short, there is this my brother-in-law is good to me, and we rapport well among my husband's siblings. And my mother-in-law has spoiled other one's mind apart from this one. So recently, the guy acting strange to the extent of telling me to stay on my own. So he collected all that belongs to him from my hand, and the gas he's using is my own. So he came to collect my gas. I told him to leave it. I told him to leave it. He said everyone should stay on their own. I said, okay, so be it. So there is this particular day. The day he came to collect the gas, he started eating me and eating my small baby's head on the towels. So I could not take it again. To cut the long story short, I took my baby and I went to my mother's house. My decision is that I will never go back there to stay with them, that I will be in my father's house, or my husband should rent an apartment for me to stay till he comes back to Nigeria. My husband was begging me to go back, that they will make peace. I told him, no, that if he doesn't accept it that way, that we have to call off the marriage. Please advise me, what should I do?
As if I get the story right, is it that the brother-in-law beats the wife, or am I hearing it wrong?
No, really beat anyways. He said the gas was, as in the gas is the guy is using.
Are they cooking separately? Since it's a family house, at least every one of them should be eating together.
Do you know in the family house anything can happen?
Yes, anything can happen.
I think you understand. They might be like, you know, different. Each children probably with each child, I mean, probably with their wives, and probably they are cooking separately. What mommy cooks today, I don't want to eat it. I want to cook my own. It happens in the family house. Yes,
maybe that situation.
Yes, exactly. So the brother was trying to borrow the gas as usual, the way he used to do with the sister, but she refused because according to her, the brother-in-law has changed. They've not been like that before. You know, that was what I read out. I think one of the worst decision a lady will take, one of the worst steps you will take is living in the family house with your husband after marriage.
Yes. With the mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, all the sisters or the family of the husband.
Yeah, exactly.
That is not ideal.
Yes.
No. There will not be respect. There will be some things that they will be doing that you have to just take
exactly.
because of how it is. So it is not right to be living in the family house. We are not saying it is wrong.
In fact, it is wrong. Rachel, I will be on the side of it is wrong. Do you know why? Should I tell you one of the reasons?
Why, ma? But it's not that they should not visit the family or anything, but living there like permanent residence, that is what I'm saying. Yes, but visiting them, maybe time by time, going there, play with them or stuff like that, that one is okay. But now living with them, that one is, no.
It is very okay to go and visit them because your home parents, you cannot neglect them, right?
Yes, sure.
So it is okay to go and visit your father-in-law, your mother-in-law. In fact, it is not bad for you to stay like 2-3 days playing with them. It is normal. But living in your in-laws' house after marriage is a big no for me anyways. Because we used to say something, Rachel, that marriage is for better or worse, right?
Yes.
And they said 2 different people comes together
and make one family.
To make one family. Neglecting what the husband is doing. You know, it's getting married is like two opposite people coming together.
Yes.
I want to know my husband before marriage. There are some things you still need to know, even in the marriage.
Yes.
So you need to tolerate yourself. You've been tolerating yourself anyways from the start. There are things
There will still be some things that husband will hide after marriage that will bring out, but you still have to tolerate it and enjoy
there are
it.
some things you will do that the husband will have to just look over
Carry
it.
face. Just carry face.
It's a normal thing. We are still trying to know ourselves. And there are some things my husband will do as well that I have to be like, let me just take it off my mind.
Yes, that is marriage.
Yes.
Endurance, tolerance, that is what we call love.
Yes.
Because you love each other, that is why you tolerate each other. You endure one thing for your partner. That is what we call marriage.
That's what we call marriage.
Yes, but that same thing, you cannot expect what your husband is tolerating for you.
Yes.
That his family will tolerate the same thing for you. No. So we have some good family like that,
Yes,
though.
yeah.
That we have good mother-in-law, good father-in-law, that they will take you as their own daughter. But it is still, before you can see, you put like 100 in-laws, before you can see maybe like 30% of in-laws in it that will tolerate you as their own daughter. It will be real. It will be very, very rare. We have good ones though, but it is not common for good ones to be in your side.
It is not even bad. It is not bad. I'm on the side of it is not bad to take your in-law as your own.
It is not bad.
It is not bad to look at your mother-in-law as your own mother. It is not bad to say, you know, when I was watching one, I think, one video on Instagram, and the mother was like praying for the couple, and the mother was like, I know how many girls I have rejected before I accepted you.
Okay.
I think you understand that.
Yes,
statement.
I understand. There will be something that she's seeing.
I know how many girls I have rejected before I accepted. You know that kind of mother-in-law. Everybody, I was going through the comment section, and everybody was saying this is one of the red flag. Because obviously a woman, a mother that is rejecting her spouse, you should know that that kind of mother, she will be in control of that home.
She will be dominant.
Yes. She will be in control
do
of
this,
that.
don't do this, you can't do this to my son,
No.
you can't buy this, you can't do that.
Now, Rachel, please picture living with that kind of mother. You know, it will be
Yes,
okay.
it will
Let
not
me
be
not say
easy.
let me not
It
say
will
the
not
other way around. It will not be easy. Let me just be factual with you. It will never be easy.
Except if the woman wants to take everything on herself. You know, there are women that are submissive, that whatever the husband or the family say, they will just submit like that.
But you know there is a level that you can tolerate things. As in, they might have done something for you. The woman that sent this story, probably she has been enduring a lot. And
Sure.
she can't endure again.
That's why she packed.
Yes, that's why she had to pack and go for her safety, for her mental health. Because you might have been enduring a lot of things to a level, and it will get to a level you'll be like, man, I cannot accept it again. I cannot. Please, let's go on a musical break. Please don't touch the dial. We are still on Unique Singles and Wives. Please don't touch the dial.
You are the treasure that I seek. You were close to me yet I did not know. The love that I seek for many years was right beside me, yet I couldn't feel it. When I close my eyes, I see you coming to me, my girl.
Without wasting much of our time, like I always tell you, love is a beautiful thing. Yes, love is a very beautiful. Forget the fact that some people say marriage is this, is that, is that. Yes, love is good, and if you find the right man, you should know that your marriage will be like heaven on earth.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? You know, there are some skincare that you don't have to use when you are married.
Your skin will be glowing naturally.
Just be glowing. Do you know the reason?
Why?
Because you have peace of mind. You have peace of mind.
When there's peace of mind, there is everything.
I'm telling you, there won't be anything like, why did you put this thing here? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why
High
did
blood pressure absent.
So this is what we are still talking about. Living in your in-laws' house after marriage is a very bad thing. Let's be sincere. Let's just be sincere. It's one of the worst thing. It's one of the worst decisions
for a woman.
For a woman to take is one of the worst decisions, because there is no way. We have some people that are very nice, yes. We have some women that will still tell you, that will still argue with you that it is very good to live with the in-laws. I'm not saying it is. We have people like that, and if you've been doing it and it is good for you, you can continue. But at the same time,
That's your side. That's
to your side. We have some people that are in it and they wish the ground can just open and just carry them.
Yes.
Please, it is okay for you to be in the private side. If you have your own house, you know the joy that comes with having your own house. You are in your husband's house. You and your husband, you can do anything at any
Whatever
time.
you do, there will not be any in-law that will interfere with it. It's just you and your husband alone.
Alone. It is all. It is
If
just
you're living with a family,
uh-huh.
there will be some things that you will want to do that will be like, will it be acceptable?
Even as a couple, do you know, Rachel? Let me just say it right. Even as a couple, there are sometimes that you won't even wear anything. You want to walk
that's
around
what
your
makes
house.
marriage happy.
Yeah.
It's what makes marriage interesting. Even in the kitchen, you are cooking. Your husband will God give you back hug. Those are the things that make marriage sweet now. Yes. Or just in the living room, wearing your underwear. But in a family house, you can't do that.
You always say something that when you are married, you can do at any time, anywhere, any place. But once you are in your in-laws, you cannot even dress the way you want.
Yes.
Once you dress naked, your mother-in-law might say, you know, to wash your body. If you want your brother-in-law to be doing this, you know, all those things are the
You'll
things.
be cautious. You'll be self-conscious.
All those things are the things you need to have. In fact, it's one of the things, people look at it like it's something I can endure. But when you are in heat, you understand that you cannot endure it. You can't endure it. Because that period, there will be no going back. You are in it already. Even if you say you want to park, the mother-in-law will say, is it because I am wicked? That's
yes,
why you want to park.
They'll take it in the wrong way. And they will not know that it is not easy to live with them.
So it is better you avoid these things before getting married. We said last week, we talked about you not neglecting your mother. Today we are talking about you not living in your in-laws house, in your family house after marriage. Those are the things that you need to talk about. Those are the things that you need to sit down and talk about. It is possible you met your man in a day and she is still living in the family house, and you both decided that we need to get an apartment. Exactly.
And if you know that you already make the decision that your husband is still living with his family, sit down. It's not too late now. Sit down, have an agreement. Before we do our wedding, we must have our own apartment. And if you're already living with the family, you know the key points of your husband now. You know how to change his mind. Just talk to him, seduce him, my dear. He will listen to you. Yes, as a woman, you know how to control your mind.
Rachel is even high in the game than you. I'm
not married, but at least married, now you know how to take your husband. Yes. Even if you say you want to go like this, and you want him to go like this, you know how to convince your husband now.
So, the 2 points that we have given, the one we gave last week and the one we just talked about, please put it on your right hand. If you are planning to get married, or if you're married already, if you are planning to get married, because if you are married, if you are in it already, I can say I wish you well. God will help you. But if you are still planning to...
Me that I'm not married, so God will help me now.
It's one of the things you need to hold in your hand, Rachel. We talked about the one we talked about last week, and the one we are talking
your family today. And them not living with the family of your husband.
Exactly. Hold it in your hand. That it is a very bad thing to start living in a family house after marriage without wasting much of our time. Like you all know, we are live on Abntv, and in case you want to advertise your program, this thing is open. You can call us on. You will see the number on the screen, 070323011417. I want to bring to you a very good news. Semad International School. Yes, Semad International School. This is a school where we teach a lot of things. If you want your child to learn handwork, yes, we have things like that here.
Computer.
Not about education alone. We have a lot of things to learn. Please enroll your child in Semad International School. We are right behind Aregbe, just at the back of Aregbe. We are currently on our summer lesson. You can enroll your child here. Then we'll be resuming on September 16. Please hurry up. Come and put your child in SEMA International School.
And the money is affordable.
Very
Yes,
affordable.
very affordable.
Very, very affordable. There's nothing like we are increasing school fees. Yes. Even with the economy, we are still glowing. Anyway, without wasting our time, we are on unique singles and wives. This time, this day next week, you can meet us on this same time. We can meet up by this same time next week. 3 p.m. is the time. Please, Rachel, give them the farewell message.
Oh, as we said already, as a wife, the key point I'm going to say is that know how to change the mind of your husband. Not maybe if he's angry, you too don't be angry with him. Don't even raise your voice at all. Know how to control him. See that key, the remote control. Know how to what? Know how to press pause, play. Okay, then you will be happy. Your marriage will be interesting.
Yes, so Rachel have said a very key point. Know your husband. Know how to. You don't need. It's not about controlling by mouth. There are so many things that you need to do that you can even, people will look at you and say you are controlling your husband. Yes, and as a woman, in anything you do, always understand the fact that your husband is your head.
Yes.
There's nothing like I am richer than my husband and I want to start competing.
No matter how high your steez is in front of your husband, you still are what? You still bend down.
So we wish you enjoy the rest of your day, and always please tell a friend to tell a friend about this program. And should in case you want to tell us one or two things, you want to give us one or two things you are going through, or you want to add one or two things to this program, you can call us on 08168966320. Please WhatsApp alone, not call anyways. WhatsApp alone. You can WhatsApp us on 08168966320. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
You are the treasure that I seek. You were close to me, yet I did not know. The love that I seek for many years was right beside me, yet I couldn't feel it. When I close